Hey, welcome back to the Infinite Woman Universe Show. I'm your host, Angela, and I'm so excited that you're here. Today, we are going to talk about getting unstuck in your business and in your life. So if you feel like you are stuck right now, stay tuned because this video is for you. First, I want to thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you. I know that you could be doing something else or spending your time doing something else, so I have so much love for you, and I just truly appreciate you. So let's go ahead and dive into today's content. Being stuck is a huge thing, right? It makes you feel like you're hitting a brick wall. It makes you feel like no matter what it is that you're doing, it's just not enough. You can't move forward. You can't seem to break through. You can't seem to, get the clients that you want no matter what it is that you do and try and pivot and shift. And it just feels like you're circling in this dark rabbit hole. Obviously, I know nothing about it. So I want to let you know that, number one, you're not alone, okay? I have been stuck both in my life and my business, I don't know how many times. But number two, I have worked with clients that feel the exact same way. So I want you to know that you're absolutely not alone. This is a real thing, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. But today I want to give you some tangible tips and some journal prompts that will help you get unstuck so that you can move forward and allow space for yourself to move through this stuckness, if you will. First and foremost, before we get into like the steps or the tangible pieces of this, I want to let you know that being stuck isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? We make it out to be a bad thing because we have to make everything mean something. It must mean that I'm not doing something right. It must mean that I'm not worthy. It must mean that I'm not implementing the strategy right. It must mean that I'm not speaking in their language. It must mean that I'm not, doing enough self-care, whatever bullshit reason that you can come up with. I want to let you know that being stuck actually has its purpose. It has its purpose because sometimes we need to be guided or blocked into, if you will, into slowing down, into becoming present, into building our foundation. So sometimes when we feel like we're stuck, it's actually building us up. It's actually all part of the perfect and divine timing. But because we are so impatient and so obsessed with control and making things work now, instant gratification, we don't take into consideration that what we're going through just might be a pause, not really being stuck. It's just a pause. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just a pause. It means that right now I'm just meant to connect back with myself and just allow myself to be here in this space. So I want you to keep that in mind as we go through these tangible items, because maybe you are really meant to be in this stuck space right now. Maybe it is to help your clients in the future. Maybe it is to help yourself in the future or build a better foundation or whatever the case may be. But I want you to step in to that unwavering self-trust and trust your path and trust where you're at. That will be one of the most important things that you do. Just because you're not making $1 million in 30 days doesn't mean that you're stuck. It means that, you thought it was just going to happen before it was really time or before it was really ready. So I want you to really check in with yourself and ask yourself, is this where I'm meant to be at? Or am I not doing something that I could be doing that I'm not allowing myself to do? Okay, so I want you to know that before we dive deep into these tangible items. So if you've connected with yourself and you feel like, okay, I'm just kind of stuck in this space and I've decided it's not a bad thing, then maybe the rest of the video may not be for you. But if you feel like there is something that you could be doing, then the rest of the video is definitely for you. So since I have you here, go ahead and like and subscribe and comment. Let me know how this is going for you. Let me know feedback. Let me know how the meditation works for you, the journal prompts. I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment. This helps boost the algorithm. Share it. That helps boost the algorithm so that we can continue to build this beautiful sisterhood and community that is happening right before our eyes. So let's get into the tangible items that you can do, okay? Number one is you want to stop overthinking about how stuck you are, okay? And I know that you know this because everybody knows about law of attraction, at least I think so by now, is that your thoughts do create your reality. And especially if there are emotions behind this thought, right? It creates your reality. So if you are focused on being stuck, guess what happens? You create more stuckness, okay? So number one is to be aware of your thoughts. If you're noticing that you are constantly thinking about how stuck you are, how things are not going your way, things are not working, you're not breaking through, you're not getting to where you want to be already, then that totally expands and grows. Rather, focus on what it is that you desire. You desire that you want to have 30K cash months easily, automatically, and quickly, right? Okay, so if that's what you want, focus on that. How can you expand that? What feelings does that bring in for you? So focus on why you want that, right? Why is it that you want 30K cash months? Is it the freedom, the excitement? You get to do things for your family. You get to go on these amazing trips. You can invest in yourself. You can do all these things. Allow you or yourself to tap in to what you truly desire, Number two, are you in your masculine energy? When you are constantly in your masculine energy and you're go, 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 you can't sit still, you struggle to sit in front of the TV without being on your phone, you're constantly on the phone making calls, you're basically hustling your ass off, okay? And again, there is a time and a place for the masculine energy. The masculine energy is a beautiful thing, and we need a balance of both. However, if you are constantly in your masculine energy and you're feeling stuck, it's time for you to come into your feminine energy so that you can allow actually create space. So not only does it allow you to create space, it allows you to receive those downloads. It allows you to receive those ideas that you're looking for, those breakthrough moments that you're looking for. But you have to do that by coming into the present moment and slowing down. If you struggle with slowing down, I will leave a video for you right here so that you can allow yourself to slow down and come into this feminine energy so that you can receive, okay? Your third one is to ditch work altogether. I know for some of you this is going to be so crazy, especially because if you're a soul-aligned entrepreneur, you love your work, you love making an impact, you love your clients, you love your audience, you love creating content, you just love all these things. And if you are struggling with being in alignment with your business, I will leave a video for you here so that you can create alignment in your life. So make sure you check that out. But sometimes we really need to ditch work. Sometimes we need to ditch it for a day, 2 days, 3 days. Only you can ultimately decide what will work best for you, but some of you have really worked yourself into the ground, into the brink of burnout, and sometimes this stuckness is letting you know something is not balanced with you right now, and it could be because you're working too much. And when you allow yourself to take a break from work, that means no emails, no cell phones, no content, none of the above, no clients. It allows you to relax and come into the present moment and allow yourself to receive. So again, that you can get those breakthroughs, you can receive those breakthroughs, you can allow that space so that you can pivot and shift and create those breakthroughs that you are ultimately looking for. This is how you can get unstuck, and it works quickly. It works so quickly. Again, you may need to be here, and but you have to decide. Only you are going to know. I am never ever going to tell you to bypass where you're at because you're impatient and need instant gratification. You want to work through. You want to be sure that you are giving to yourself and allowing yourself to be in this space, because there's nothing wrong with being in this space. We just make it mean something. All right, let's go ahead and get into these journal prompts. If you need a journal, you can check that out in the description, as well as a tool pen. So let me go ahead and get into these journal prompts. I grabbed the wrong book. I should have had it open. I'm sorry. Okay. Journal prompts are: number 1, check in with your soul. What does it need from you right now? Number 2, are you going through something that you've been avoiding emotionally? Sometimes this actually creates our stuckness, and it's because we've been avoiding dealing with ourselves. And this is going to be absolutely critical for you to shift out of being stuck. Are you blocking yourself from allowing and receiving? This goes back to that masculine energy and where you're at as far as that masculine energy goes. So we are actually going to get into the guided meditation / activation. If you have made it this far, let me know that you've made it this far. Say activation. Let me know that you're here. Leave a comment, share, like, subscribe. If you've made it this far, you're in for a real treat. We are going to do a guided meditation on getting unstuck right now. So your homework for the week is to let me know how this meditation and this video helped you get unstuck and what did you accomplish. I would love to hear from you. Okay. So before we get into this, please, please, please do not listen to this meditation while you're driving, while you're operating heavy equipment. Please make sure that you're in a safe and comfortable environment where you can sit back and relax. Let's begin. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Allowing yourself to relax, allowing your shoulders to drop, allowing yourself to sink into where you are as you go into relaxation and peace. Go ahead and take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and let it out as you go deeply and completely into relaxation and peace. Just know that you're safe here, and any worries or stress, you're allowed to put it down. This is your time. And I want you to just let any stress, worries, thoughts that are all jumbled in your head, starting at the top of your head at the crown, I want you to just let them melt away. Just let it all melt away. Go into your crown. Just let all those stress and worries and anxiety and fears, just let it all melt away. Go into your throat, and again, just let it all melt away. All your fears, worries, words, unspoken words, just let it all melt away. And as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation, you're going to let all that stress and worry and fear melt away from your chest. Melt away from your solar plexus. Melt away from your sacral. Melt away from your roots. Good. Melt away from your hips and your thighs. Melt away from your knees and your shins. Your ankles, feet, and toes, just let it all melt away and wash into the ground. And as you're feeling completely relaxed, I want you to go into your heart and see this bright, beautiful light emanating. And you look around this beautiful white light emanating, and you see that there's a key, and you have the lock around your neck. You unlock the gate to this white, beautiful, emanating light, and you walk through. And as you walk through the light and get to the other side, suddenly it's dark. And you keep walking, and you start to notice that the ground around you is soggy, like mud almost. You're sinking into it. And it's okay. Know that you're safe and protected here. But as you keep trying to take another step, you go deeper and deeper into this mud. It's like quicksand, but it's mud. You keep trying to move, keep trying to grasp. And you might feel a sense of overwhelm come over you. Embrace any sensations that are coming up, knowing that you are safe here. And now you don't know what to do. Every move you make brings you deeper in. So rather than fighting it, you allow yourself to be still in this mud, in this quicksand. And without worry, without any fear, without any doubt, without any force, you just allow yourself to be there. You don't try to work anything out to get out. You just allow yourself to be there. And as you allow yourself to be there, you can feel this calmness take over. And you trust where you're at, and trust your path, and trust yourself. And suddenly you start to learn all the lessons that you need to learn from being stuck in this path, stuck in this mud. Maybe it's about you. Maybe it's about your relationships. Maybe it's about your work or career, or your life in general. Whatever it is, you allow yourself to receive these messages, knowing that you're safe and protected here. Good. And as you allow yourself to receive these lessons and learn them, you notice that you can walk through the mud. It lets its grip go. It loosens up, and you walk back. And you look down, and it's like the mud was never there. You feel lighter, secure, and certain. You feel soul aligned and activated. Feel like you've stepped into unwavering self-trust. You feel seen and heard, safe and protected. accepted, and loved. And you walk back through that light. You walk back through your heart, and you can lock up the door if you desire, though it is not required. And then you come back down into the earth. Come back down into the room. Come back down into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and open your eyes when you're ready. All right, how did that activation go for you? I hope it went really well. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you later.